Hey, everybody. Okay, so we had to stop that particular live, and hopefully, this one is actually going to do us some good. Um, so stay tuned and stay locked in with me. I do apologize. Be sure to like, comment, tag, and share out tonight's episode of Reviving Relationships. Can y'all see me well? Okay, so we're in there. Welcome. Make sure that you text the word listen to 31996 if you would like to hear everything that it is that I am listening to at this particular time. Hey, let's see. I'm still trying to learn it. I'm still trying to learn it. Share it out. Okay, there we go. We are live. If you want to hear what it is that I'm listening to, make sure that you like, comment, tag, and share out tonight's episode. What's up, Nicey? I see you. Document absent. Let me do this really quick. Y'all, I am maneuvering like a million and one things at this time. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Kedra Nicole, right here on D30 Radio, the hottest and trendiest internet radio station of all time. Listen, today's episode is going to be absolutely amazing. I have a lot of things that I want us to discuss. I'm trying some new things as well on my Facebook Live, which will be uploaded to YouTube momentarily. So yeah, let me make sure that I have it all together. And I think that I do. I feel as though that I do. So welcome. Hey Chatamis, I see you in the room. What's going on, Anais? What's going on, Pam? Be sure to like, comment, tag, and share out tonight's episode. Hey, Kirsten King official, shouts out to her for putting me onto this particular platform that I am using at this particular time. So I have a few house rules. The first house rule is make sure that you can get in a place where you can be relaxed and you can really truly enjoy tonight's episode. The second house rule is to get you a good drink on hand. Y'all know. Now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Uh I have a good drink on hand as usual. And the last house rule, which is most important to me, is to understand that we are all grown. So what happens in this room stays in this room. If you aren't comfortable with it, it's okay to just sit back and relax and watch and listen because I'm going to give you some great information, some information that can help you in your lifetime or help you right now within your relationship. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited about it. And of course, for my people that are listening to me live, if you are watching me live right now, if you would like to hear the music that I will be playing on tonight, be sure to text the word listen to 31996. Again, that's 31996. And the word is listen. I hope you guys know how to spell listen. If not, it's Listen. We are back yet again for another dope episode of Reviving Relationships. So, let me go ahead on and get into the first topic at hand. The first topic that I would like to discuss is what I've been watching. What have y'all been watching during this quarantine? First of all, this quarantine thing has been kind of extremely interesting. I don't know how any other way to really say it or how to say it. It's just been extremely interesting. Throughout this time frame, I've been on house arrest for about a week now. And I will say that it has opened my eyes to things for myself, for my kids, for us to just be able to have some moments, to like what we have going on. Um, so yeah, that's one thing. Hey Pamela, I see you in the room. Let's see what else. Hmm. So let's get on to what I've been watching. y'all, when I tell y'all I'm trying to understand why I'm unable to, are you guys able to share out the podcast, this particular video or live? If not, then I'm going to change it because I want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to tune in with me live. Raise your friends on Facebook. More anyone on or off Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to make that public. There we go. I think I got it now. So yeah, this is one of those moments in podcast life where you having the bloopers and you have to be able to kind of maneuver around what it is that you're trying to maneuver around. And one thing that I'm trying to maneuver around is trying to share what I have going on with the world at this time. And we're going to get that done. And boom, just like that, it was successfully shared. So let me continue on going. So the first thing that I had a chance to watch or binge watch was What's Going On, Chef Sam I Am, was the Madam C.J. Walker movie, executive produced by LeBron James. When I tell you he did an amazing job on this particular movie, I'm just excited to see what else he's going to come up with, what else he's going to bring to the forefront. Now, being an individual that has done hair pretty much all my life, and licensed to do so for the past, I would say, about maybe 11, maybe 12 years now. I've always been interested in Madam CJ Walker because of what she's brought to the table, how she's invented certain things. That was another thing that kind of pushed me towards inventing my own hair products, in which I do have my own hairline as well as a lip line. And it pushed me to that. But watching this particular show, because it's not a movie but show, it really opened my eyes to understand why some of us are the way that we are now. Have you guys ever recognized that, or thought about that process, uh, on why we are the way we are when it comes down to being the crab in the bucket or being so afraid to start things? So I don't want to give too much of the information just in case some of you never had a chance to watch that particular show. Um, but here's the thing. When I tell you Madam CJ Walker really put her best foot forward when it came down to providing something for herself, for her culture, for her race, for her skin tone, she really opened up my eyes on those things. And it actually put me in a place of, dang, that's kind of how I felt. I don't know if you all had a chance to listen to our live with Kirsten King and I, Kirsten King, AP, as well as Charcoley on this Tuesday about the trending topic when we went live. And I was explaining and expressing to them, the listeners at that time, that Madam CJ Walker in that particular movie reminded me of myself. I know you're trying to say, well, how was that? Is it because you make your own hair products or because you do this? No, it's simply, what's up, Mimi? I see you. Hey, Bet, how's it going, girl? But it opened up my eyes to see that, I allowed my skin color. For a long time, I wouldn't say embarrassed, but I did not fully embrace my skin color, not my race. Let me make that perfectly clear. I enjoy being a black woman and a woman of color, a woman of melanin, an African American woman. So let me make that perfectly clear. The thing that I had an issue with was I was a lot darker than other individuals that I was around at that time in my life. And growing up, I was always called the black girl or the dark girl. Oh, you so chocolate. Oh, you so this. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that now, but then it was like a lot on me. And even during that time frame, since we're talking about relationships, during that time frame, any guy that I had dated, and this is not a sob story or for somebody to feel bad for me, because it taught me a lesson. So let me keep going. It it actually pushed me into where I am because I was so embarrassed. All the men that I've dated, up until now, they always left me for someone lighter than me, in skin color. And that really hurt me. It broke me. Not to make me feel bad, but it broke me. And so for a long time, I wouldn't say I was jealous of light skinned women, but it was kind of like I need to keep my distance because you are the one that he left me for. I gave everything that I had to, certain individuals at certain points and times in my life, and they left me for you. Not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, it all worked together for my good, obviously, but that's just how I felt. So seeing her go through that moment in her life, within her relationships, it kind of like brought a lot of attention to like, girl, you can still do it. Understand, this woman became a millionaire in a matter of 2 years. Two. What up, Neek? I see you in the room. In a matter of 2 years, Madam CJ Walker became a millionaire. Do you know how impressive that is for a woman of color, period? It doesn't matter which shade you are. But she didn't allow, the very thing that tried to belittle her, the very thing that tried to break her, um push her away from her destiny. And that's what made me really open up my eyes, you know. So yeah, I connected with Madam CJ Walker in that movie. Now, another thing I will say on a funny note, on a funny tip, is why is it that every time a bad husband or a bad spouse is played, Blair Underwood got to be the partner? Well, I mean, what is up with him? He can't get any parts right. He always got to be somewhere. Ever since he did that thing with Tyler Perry, beating up on that lady, I've never seen him in anything remotely decent or playing some part of a decent individual. So maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm looking into it a little bit too deep than what it needs to be. But I'm just saying, though, I feel like he should be able to have some kind of a part a little bit better than what it's been as of lately. So that is one show that you can actually binge watch or look on, if you haven't had the opportunity to do so. I encourage you, especially us women, to really watch that and really look through it. Even as men. Now, I want to get a male's opinion about it. Hey V, I see you in the room. A male's opinion about it, because there were points whereas, um she would always say, it's my business, it's my formula, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine, even though she had a partner, even though she had a significant other. But it's, for whatever reason, it made him feel less than. So as a man, how could she have done that better? Could she have had a conversation just with him to make it a little bit better or ease whatever it was? Or could she have, just had a conversation with him? It was like, okay, listen, this is my moment to shine. This is something that I've worked very hard for. So if you have something that you would like to do or move forward, with, or have manifested in your life, let me know what I can do as your partner to help you, to pull you through whatever it is that you may need to be pulled through, or to encourage you, or to make you feel even better than what you may feel now, so you won't feel like you're just following in my footsteps. So I just want to know, as a man, how could that have been done better if you had the chance to watch the Madam CJ Walker show? Another show that I've been binge watching as of lately is All American. And season 2, if you have not started it yet, I am telling you, go ahead on, get it started. You will not regret it at all. At all. You hear me? This particular show is so dope. It opens up your eyes to understand that racism and all these other things, they don't just stop here, on the bad side of town or in the random sides of town. It's all over. It's all over. And it doesn't even stop there. So if you have the opportunity to catch up and listen, tune into All American. Y'all will not regret it, I promise you. And if you do, you can call me out on it. You can tag me in a post or whatever you want to do. But you will not regret watching All American. Now, it's going to be some parts that make you cry. It's going to be some parts that make you feel some kind of way on the inside. But it's so dope. So dope, y'all. Let me see. I see Beth. She's saying, seeing, okay, so she's going back to the Madam CJ Walker story. And she says, seeing how smart she was, I'm sure she had conversations with him. But you know how that can be sometimes. Absolutely. It can go from one extreme to the next. And you are just like, what in the world? We just had this conversation. Even though I'm saying that it's mine and I need your support. And you are supporting me and you are backing me. You are benefiting from all of this. I'm not doing this by myself. And I'm not saying that I am. I'm just saying that the last person that took something from me was another man of color. The last person that took something from me was somebody that wasn't the shade that I am. The last time somebody took something from me was of a different race, and I refuse to have that taken from me again. So I absolutely agree with you on that bit. So with that being said, I last week I also got my girl Pam into watching Blind Love is Blind on Netflix as well. And when I tell you, ooh, she was calling and texting, she was trying to say, Kedra, what in the world you got me watching? I can't pull away from it. She was doing everything else she had to do, plus watch that at the same time. Love is Blind is something extremely interesting. It's kind of like Married at First Sight. I don't know if you've ever watched that before, but it's like Married at First Sight, and how they go through this process of trying to see if you can connect with somebody on the true basis of life, the true basis of who you are, and if energy really does work within all of those things. So, Love is Blind is where two individuals are in two separate pods. They can't see each other. They don't know the race of each other. They know the gender, of course, but not the race or anything like that. And they have to go by that individual's tone of voice. So yeah, it is very interesting. The character, I wouldn't say the characters, but the individuals on there, people that I thought would have made it, didn't quite make it. The ones that did make it, I was like, is that really gonna last? Now it is one couple that will have you crying from the beginning to the end, and I will be honest about that. But those are just a few things that I've been watching as of lately, on this particular lockdown slash quarantine slash house arrest for some of these kids, because they swear that they can't find anything else to do since they're on house arrest. Now, anytime these children are in school, I'm getting phone calls, Mama, please come pick me up from the school. Now, all of a sudden, oh, I'm so ready to go back. I would rather be safe than sorry. So with that, of course, we've been incorporating family. Like typically, we do family game night every Monday in our household. But since all of this has happened, since all this has taken place, we have been doing family game night or something family oriented every single night. And we have been having the most amazing time. I know sometimes our neighbors are like, they are so crazy. We saw one earlier today while we were outside doing some filming, and they were looking like, what are they up to today? Like literally looking, peeping out of their windows, looking at us like, what are they up to today? We had a race yesterday. We have uh hide and go seek in the dark outside. We do water gun fights. We do Uno, speed Uno, Jenga, Monopoly. Child, TikToking. I swear, if I TikTok one more time, I am just gonna be TikToked and out. You hear me? But we just been having so much fun and being able to just connect with my family, um, and allowing us to get even closer and allowing us to see things about each other that we probably wouldn't have seen unless we had this moment. Not saying that this isn't a serious time, because it's very serious, but just to know that, all of this is happening in a matter of days, and it's all increasing. Have y'all recognized that? Are you all afraid, or what's going on with you? I don't think that I'm afraid, more so than the fact of just wanting to be cautious. And hey, habitual dopeness, what's going on, girl? Be sure to like, comment, tag, and share out tonight's broadcast. Or text the word listen to 31996. And so I'm just kind of like going with the flow. Whatever it happens, that's how we flowing. So yeah, I'm excited about this process as far as just connecting with my family. Now, do I like the way it came about? Not so much, because one thing my niece said, well, my cousin niece or my niece, she my niece child. So one thing my niece said was, my teacher says, and I have to say it how she says because it's so cute. My teacher says, um, more people die from the flu than they have of the coronavirus. Is exactly what she said. And I was just like, that's because the coronavirus just got here. Well, I wouldn't say just, but it hasn't been here as long as the flu has. So, teachers, be careful what y'all saying to these kids. Don't make it seem like one situation is much worse than the other or whatever else. You don't want to do that. You don't want to allow them to feel like everything is okay. Um, so yeah. What say you? What y'all got going on in y'all households? Let me go through my chat room, see what we have going on. So Chatterman says, I'm okay working out at home rather than the gym. I already cook, but not this much. Working from home, listening to others on phone conferences, not um, muting their phones, listening to them swallow their coffee after hearing them sip, hearing them chew their food and swallow it. Ooh. Hearing the dog bark, their child interrupt the meeting only to have everyone laugh and think that it's cute. Mute your phone when in a virtual meeting. I feel you. Mute your phone. Y'all know what y'all got going on. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, we need to just take this time a little bit more seriously. I will say that. A lot of people are just using this as a moment of just frolicking, do whatever the hell you want to do, but that's not life. That's not how this all works. So yeah, just take this time to reset, to hit the reset button, and let's see what happens. Stay safe, stay clean, wash your behind. Now I see all of y'all, and I told them on this live on Tuesday, everybody taking my baby wipes. If y'all don't stop taking these wipes and go get that soap, I'm sick of it now. So, with that being said, I'm gonna take a. Oh, let me see. Hold on, we got another comment that came in. Neek says, "Rejuvenation, baby. I love this. Cooking more, sitting outside and chilling a bit. Man, I've been practicing this since childhood, and she has. She really has. I think Neek was definitely prepared for this entire process, way more than what we have been. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. I think the only thing that I'm kind of like, oh, I would like to be able to see people or socialize from time to time, but outside of that, I'm enjoying the moment as well. So I will agree to that, Neat. I will agree to that. So we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna have our birthdays and anniversaries to come through, and we're also going to have um our Monday music pick. And we'll give you some information on that as you stay tuned and stay locked in. I am your girl, Keisha Nicole, right here on D30 Radio, the hottest and trendiest internet radio station of all time. Hey, everybody that is watching me live. Y'all see, I am trying to figure out this whole jumping from here to being on live, but I am getting the hang of it. I am swaying, I am moving. Of course, if you would like to start your own podcast, if you have something to say, if you feel like somebody needs to hear what it is that you have to say and need to say, then hit me up at dearkeishanicole at gmail.com or d30radio at gmail.com. And I'll be more than happy to be able to have a virtual meeting with you and see your ideas. Let's pitch some things together, get some stuff going. Also, if you are tuned in with me live, be sure to like, comment, tag, and share because I want to hear your views. I want to see what you guys have been up to. And if you have some songs that you would like played on tonight's episode of Reviving Relationships, be sure to plug those in because I want to get it cracking with you. Yes, honey. We're going to vibe tonight. We are definitely going to be on a full on vibe. Let me get ready to close this song out and come back in. So let me get ready to go to our birthdays and anniversaries. Let me see here. Events and birthdays. Yep. You know when you hear that song in the background, what time it is. We are about to get ready for the birthdays and anniversaries. So, happy birthday to DeAndre Charles, Katisha Carswell III, Tamika Jackson, Tiana Royal, Erlene Walker, Lamar Buford, Sally Terrawoli Can, and happy belated birthday to my classmate Lynn Chamberlain, to Bubba Small, Quentin Aldrich, which is another classmate of mine, Miranda Walker, Jason Kelly, Stephen Garcia, Didrik Bynum, Trevion Maddox, let's see, Wendell Grimes, Joyce Brown Pipkins, Vincent Brick, and let's see who else we have coming up. Upcoming birthdays on tomorrow. Happy birthday, Torrance Sims, Debbie Hall, and if I did miss you, I truly do apologize. Let's see. Oh, Sunday. Happy birthday to my girl Nicole Burton, Marshall Anthony GQ Coates. He's a workaholic, always working, always doing something. Larry Slaughter, what's going on? And happy birthday to you as well. I'm trying to make sure that I get you all out of the way. Let me see. Happy birthday, Miss Tavi. Reggie Crocker, happy birthday to you as well. Goodness, it's a bunch of y'all. Woo! Happy birthday to everybody. Of course, you already know if you have a birthday or anniversary that you would like heard over the airways, make sure that you hit me up at dearkeishanicole at gmail.com and we can get that out for you. But until then, let's continue to twerk it on out. Because y'all know this song get me going every time. This is my jam. Leo. child. Don't it make you just want to dance and go to? Remember the time when you could go to the gym and you just have all the parties at the gym and everybody, like literally everybody is dancing. It's not like it's one person just dancing. I mean, everybody is really getting it in, having a good time. Everybody is sweating, moving. It's no one sitting down, no one just standing there looking and as they think they're doing vibing, and that's not that's not really what it is. But yeah, I remember those days. Ooh, or just going to the skating rink on a Sunday. Child, that takes me back. And I think maybe within this COVID-19, that's what this process is doing for a lot of us. It's taking us back to those moments that we need to be locked in, having fun, getting off of social media. And I know it's hard because we are in a world of technology. I get it. I definitely get it because listen, what am I doing now? I'm on technology and I'm using it to my best ability, right? So I absolutely understand. But just being able to just go back to the basics of certain things in life is so amazing. Is life changing. It's a breath of fresh air. So I'm all for that. So let's continue on tonight for Monday music pick. Um I I never heard of this song until it was requested to play by my girl Melissa. I see you in the room, and make sure that y'all support her and her business with Simply Pressed. It's called "I Like" by Tink. I want you guys to really hear the words and let me know what you all think about this song. Of course, you know if you're in the chat room, I will post up the name of the song as well as the artist, so you can be reminded of what's going on. And let me know. All right. Right now we are playing Tink. I like. If you want to hear what it is that I am playing, all you have to do is text the word listen to 31996. Of course, you see that going down at the bottom of the screen. And then you can hear what it is that I'm hearing because I want to make sure that y'all can get the full vibe of it as well. Also, momentarily, what will be happening is we will be coming off with a live so we can discuss some investing your sex because I want to make sure that we keep that kind of personal. We may start off a little bit or I may stay on, just depending on how I feel. Let's see how what happens, okay? Yes. Y'all excuse me, I'm just trying to add um certain lives and stuff that I've actually had on here as well. So I'm trying to get it all together. Y'all, this song right here is so dope. Hey. Have y'all heard this song? Yo, this is a vibe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta now I gotta look on. The So you already know what I'm about to come and ask. What say you? What do you think about all of this? I'm just saying that song by Tink, I like when I heard it, I already knew it was a vibe. Already, automatic. It wasn't no, let me just stop and think about it. Let me consider it. I was all in. It was no questions asked. Shouts out to you, Skeet. I see you in the room as well. Be sure to like, comment, tag, and share. Also, if you want to hear what it is that I am listening to, when it comes down to our music playing, make sure that you text the word listen to 31996. Also, if you have a song that you want to vibe to on tonight or hear on tonight's episode of Revive Relationships, go ahead on and get them in now because I'm telling you, I plan on playing those. I'm trying to get all of my talking out of the way so therefore we could just vibe tonight. Now, y'all know I'm going to still come in and say some things or whatever, but I just want to make sure that we're in a good place. We can laugh, we can talk, we can just chill. So, with that being said, let's stay connected, let's stay tuned, and stay locked in. That particular song, like I said, I like it. I really like it. The beat, the mood of it, the swing of it, the sound of it is like it just opens up this particular moment and it makes you think and it actually takes you back to those skating rink days and being able to just kind of connect with something outside of the hardcore rap. Now, don't get it twisted. Your girl like a good, hip hop song, a good rap song, a good Jeezy song. Now, don't get me twisted now. So yeah. Yeah. Hey, Skeet, what's going on? Skeet Harmon the third. I see you in the room. So yeah, so be sure to like, comment, tag, share. Again, that song was called I Like by Tink. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. And I think I'm just going to go ahead on and go on through with the get through because last week I dared the ladies to do something in particular for their significant others and for their spouses and things like that. So this week, I double dog dare you. So stay tuned and stay locked in. We're going to allow our sponsors to have a moment in time. And then I will be right back. And then we're going to get into this topic really good. All right? All right. Yes, I love those days ski. I mean, going skating. I want to go skating. I haven't skated in a long time. I saw your video, your live. I was like, woo. The craziest part about it is that I don't know how to skate on like the potato skates. I can only skate on rollerblades. That's how I learned. That's how I started off, and it's never changed. Weird, right? I want to go to an old school party where it's literally like old school. You don't have to dress up like that, but right, you already know what I'm talking about. Ski. We about to get into it though. We about to get into it. I gotta keep everybody on their toes in this quarantine. I want to make sure I'm not too loud. That's why I got my headphones all weird, but I got to be able to hear what's going on here to make sure. Yeah, we about to get into some invest in your sex momentarily. Y'all stay tuned and stay locked in. Make sure that you share it out and let people understand and know that Keisha Nicole is trying to make sure that we all invest in our sex during this process. Hopefully not to create no babies because I can't help y'all take care of any of them jokers. I got a whole heat of my own. So yeah. Thank you so much, Ski. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, make sure to share it out. Some people are nervous when they see that somebody's talking about sex, but listen, I am not ashamed. That's how I got here. That's how my kids got here. That's who makes me who I am. I'm gonna go pull up here. I only have a little bit of time too, especially on live. So y'all already know I gotta get in. Depending on how it all. Let me see. I'm gonna start putting some music in here since y'all don't want to give me any suggestions. I know y'all probably like Keita, but you're not talking to us. Listen, I have to. I'm maneuvering everything, so y'all gotta tune in when I'm tuning in. When I'm talking, then we all talk together. You get what I'm saying? Oh shoot! All right, let me see what we got. Yep, yep, yep. And we are back right here on D30 Radio, the hottest and trendiest internet radio station of all time. I am your girl, the one, the only Kedra Nicole, here to revive some of your relationships. As you hear in the background, where you may hear one of my relationships up there just breaking down now. Lord, my poor little baby, my son, he's teething. And when his two teeth came in at the bottom, he was perfectly fine. He handled it extremely well. But with these two teeth coming in at the top, oh, child, he is giving me a run for my money. And I will say he is not allowing me to invest in any sex at this time in my life. So, since I can't, allow me to help you all do the same thing. So, I know that you already see it on the screen. If you didn't see it on the screen at this particular time, make sure that you tag in the chat room hashtag invest in your sex. And on last week, I kind of gave the women something to do on last week. Last week, I dared the ladies to make sure that they take time to seduce their significant others, take initiative, take charge. Because one thing that us as women, we sometimes fail to do is to take charge when it comes down to the bedroom. Because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because we're shy about maybe messing up, not looking sexy enough, or just not. I don't know what it may or may not be. I dared the ladies to take initiative, to take charge, to seduce their men, seduce their significant others during last week. So, because I did a dare for our ladies, I double dog dare you guys on some things. But until I give you the double dog dare, allow me to give you some tips on what it is that you can kind of hint towards. Well, no, let me give you the double dog dare first, and then I'm gonna give you guys some clues and tips and hints on what it is that you can do. So, one thing that I've been advised by some of our ladies is that a lot of you men aren't as romantic as you probably should be, or you've kind of like scaled back from what it used to be in the past. Maybe you don't tell her how you feel about her. You're not as emotional as you used to be. You don't do the little things like writing her the notes or sending her the nice messages in the morning, or just little things. So guys, I double dog dare you to First of all, write a love letter to your significant other, your partner, your wife, your boo, your girl, your lady, your fiance. I double dog dare you to write a heartfelt letter to that special someone that has your heart on a go. Not only do I double dog dare you to do that, make sure they get it now. I mean, we're all quarantined, so you know they're at home or you're at home with them. Okay, so let's make that perfectly clear. And so then the second part of the double dog dare is I dare you to create a special moment. So whether it's now, like I said, in my household, I have a bunch of kids, and a lot of these kids are my kids. All of these kids are my kids. So it's kind of hard to get away. I understand, but you can create a moment or set it up real nice for your lady, for your significant other, for your boo, your fiance, your bae, however you want to call him, her, whatever you got that floats your boat, let it float. All right. So allow me to provide you all with some tips on what can be done. So here are 15 romantic gestures for her that will make her day. And so number one, and you all should automatically know this, but just in case you kind of fell off a little bit, the first one is called compliment her. Tell her that she has a great butt. Tell her how much you appreciate that she went and picked up the kids from school, or she's cooking, or she's spending more time with you. And use that time to even write her that letter that you need to be writing her. Don't send that. I understand if you have to send a text message. If you guys don't live together, that's perfectly fine. But send something worth sending by complimenting her. Number two is to touch her. Whether it's a casual grow with no one looking, or a bear hug before you leave, or before y'all leave from out of the room, hold her hand, touch her arm, just touch. Now it doesn't always have to be a sexual touch or feel. Make that perfectly clear, because some people feel like the only time I can touch her is if I know I'm about to get some. What kind of relationship do y'all have going on if that's the only time you can touch me? No. Yeah, no, no, no. I will not accept this. Now I know in my relationship we do a lot of touching, because he's very touchy feely, and that's perfectly fine, and I accept it um, with open arms. I'm not really the touchy feely kind, but because I see that that's a part of his love language, I am acceptive of it, and it actually made me a little bit more touchy feely with my kids. Make sure I hug them more, or we give each other's dabs, or make sure I'm being, I guess, feminine in that manner. All right. It's also important. Of course, sex is included in it, but sex is so much more than just a physical act. And y'all know I tell you guys this all of the time. Sex is more than that. If you want immaculate sex, if you want off the chart sex, if you want sex that'll just blow your mind, it's about wooing me before all of this. Don't just always think just because we lay in the bed together that I'm about to just roll over and let you get it. Like, that's not how it works. I need to be enticed throughout the day. I need to feel something. So that is number two. Then, of course, number three, you can surprise her with tickets to a show or a mini vacation. Of course, now with everything being the way that it is, you all can hit my guy Johnny Lumpkin up. For some information on how to plan a small getaway for your significant other, just to make sure that they understand that they are being thought of. Or you're going to have some great shows coming up soon, or that have to come back around because of all of this that is happening. So go ahead and try to figure out, how can I put some of this money to the side so I can give her a good mini vacation, or a show that she'll like to see. Now, I would like to go to a Jeezy show, in that Jill Scott show, like, stuff like that. That's me though. That's me. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm just putting my little 2 cents out there in the air, since folks be acting like they don't know what to say or how to say it. Uh, the next way is to bring home takeout from her favorite restaurant. Of course, probably can't do it now because of everything going on once again, but sometimes think of something, or that she may do the majority of the cooking, so get in there and cook. Like, Now, one thing I would say is I thank God for my man because he will cook. He doesn't mind cooking. Matter of fact, this morning he was like, "Babe, I know you're tired, so I'll cook breakfast." Great. Thank you. Thank you. He was out there grilling for me yesterday because I wanted something grilled. He did it, and not because I always say, because he knows I don't mind cooking, and sometimes he want me to be in there with him, and that's perfectly fine. That is time that you can use to kind of create some more memories. Um, oh, this is one of my favorites. The next one is make the bed. It's always nice to crawl into a made bed at night. If you want to get really romantic with it, make sure the sheets are totally clean too. Now, one thing I enjoy with my significant other is that we make the bed up together. That's one thing that I absolutely enjoy doing with him, because it's kind of like a we're gonna really get this day started off on the right foot. So when we come home, we're all in this together. You get what I'm saying? So the next one it says clean out her car for her. Now y'all know all this pollen and dust and yuck stuff is going on. Take time to clean out the car. Especially if you know she has a bunch of kids like how I do. Um, that'll be so sweet. Clean out my car, get my car washed, make sure that everything is on the up and up. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't make you less of a man. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you for taking those steps to doing those particular things for me. Um, yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. Yes, Chatham is clean out the car. Because some of us, it's not that we don't know how to or that we don't want to, but it just makes us feel good when we know that we don't have to in that moment, especially if we have a lot of other things going on or trying to get it all in order. The next one is buy her favorite shade of nail polish or that little stupid toy she said she liked when you were last at the store, or even buy her favorite candy. I like Haribo gummy bears. So things like that. I wouldn't say nail polish right now because I need to go get my nails done. I will be honest. Not being able to go get my nails done on last Saturday hurt my heart. Shouts out to my girl Patrice, but baby, it hurt my heart that I couldn't get it. I understand the times is a little shaky, but Lord, having to cut like if you're on live with me now, these are my actual nails, right? Like this is just acrylic over my real nails. I had to cut this nail off because the acrylic was lifting and the water was going underneath. So it was either save my nail or be foolish and let my nail just rot on off and become brittle or whatever else it was going to try to do. So yeah, I'm looking like this by the hands right now. So yeah, as soon as I can just run to the nail shop, I'm going with everything I have. So yeah, do something like nice like that. Do something sweet. The next one is write her a cute note to find later. So once again, here's something that you can kind of step your game up and do by writing her a nice little note to say, hey, I just want to let you know how beautiful you are, how much I appreciate you, or how important you are to me, or I'm loving the way that you're building your business. I'm loving the way that you support me in my efforts of trying to be a better me. I'm loving your Madam CJ Walker vibe. That's how the way I just plugged that in. Yeah. So write her a little cute note for her to find later. Remember when you were in middle school and a girl left you a cute note saying she had a crush on you? Still do the same thing. Do you like me? Yes, no, maybe. If you do, meet me behind the bathroom door in about 10 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see how quick that was? Come on, man. Step your game up. Here's another one for you. Pack her lunch for her, even if she works from home. You can still pack her a cute lunch and be like, hey, babe, I just thought about you. I knew still need to eat, even though you're doing all those virtual meetings and things, but you still got to eat. Here you go. You know what she like. The next one, because first of all, if you have any woman, all women love food, especially when it's good food. So y'all know what's up. The next tip is open the door for her. One thing about it, I can say I don't have to worry about opening up any doors. Never. all the way from when I was a single woman up until now. And the reason why I say single woman is because anytime I was with my dad, I never touched the door. If my dad was out with me somewhere, if we were at a store or something like that, touching the door, who does that? Ew, not me. And even now, I have a man, and I don't open up a car door. I don't open up the doors. I don't have to do all of that. So take time. Chivalry is not dead. I promise you. And chivalry can get you a whole lot of places that you thought wouldn't be able to get you to. Now, sometimes it's some women that you wish it was dead. Cause I see some of y'all ladies. Some of y'all need to do a little bit better too. Y'all be around here talking, oh, chivalry's so dead, but you don't even know how to say thank you. If you don't open up your mouth and at least say thank you, come on now. We can do better than that. The next one is do one of her household chores for her. If you know it's dishes that she typically does on a regular, or laundry or anything like that, then take one for the team and make that happen for her in that particular time. Another one is to draw her a bath. A lot of us, we like to soak. If you're like me and you have, little ailments from time to time, your hands be hurting or your feet be hurting, you got joint issues, it's okay. Run her a nice little bath. This is something that you can do. This is your double dog dare, guys. I already dared the ladies. Hopefully they made good on their promise. So hopefully y'all will do good on yours. Draw her a good bath. Nice hot steamy bath. So not so hot that it's burning off her skin now. I got to say that a little bit loud so he can hear that one. Light a candle or two. It's some tea light candles around here. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that y'all listening. Play some soft music. I don't want to hear that rap music. Oh, excuse me. Play some nice soft music while she's doing that and allow her time to just relax and just enjoy that moment. Because I promise you, when she get out of that bathtub, if she's anything like I think she is, and like how I know you're going to really put it down, oh, when she get out of that tub and she's good and refreshed and relaxed, and she can kind of stretch them joints out a little bit further than what they typically could do, baby. A next one is offer to do one of her hobbies with her, whether it's singing, being on a podcast with her, doing a live, going running, going shopping. Do some of those things with your significant other. Next one, bring her breakfast in bed. I shouldn't even have to explain what that is, what that entails. You know what she likes in the morning. You know I like my eggs, grits, bacon, sausage. I really don't eat a lot of pancakes and waffles, but that's a good breakfast for me, and my coffee, because I gotta have coffee every morning. The next one is talk her up to others. Give her a shout outs on social media from time to time. Now, what I will say, I don't live out loud on social media, but you do see from time to time when I appreciate my man, and that's perfectly fine. And you should do the same thing for your significant other. Let them know, hey, this is a good woman that I have. Now, I know during this quarantine, it's opened up a lot of eyes to some of you men that have these women that don't know how to cook, clean, nothing. But what say you? And that's pretty much it. So those are some great tips for you to be able to 15 romantic gestures that that will make her day. Not only will it open up her eyes to say, listen, maybe perhaps I need to step out and do a little bit more, and make some things happen, and just make her feel good about that. So with those things being said, I'm gonna take a quick literal break, and I will be right back with you guys. All right, I'm gonna just let you vibe out to this Drake passion fruit instrumental as I close out with my live for this evening. So stay tuned and stay locked in. I'm your girl, Nicole. Hey, everybody. So I truly do enjoy being here with you guys, and that you all are here with me. Be sure to like, comment, tag, and share out tonight's broadcast. Tune in with me next Thursday. You will not regret it. I promise you that. Also, if you want to finish up the rest of the show with me on tonight, come on over. I'll post the link in this particular segment. And I'm going to close out for tonight with you guys. All right? Stay tuned in. Stay locked in. I'm your girl, the one, the only, Kedra Nicole.